All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Shaq here. Welcome back to Outer Worlds Episode 2, rocking our heavy armor. I said I wasn't gonna do heavy armor. I really did. I said I wasn't gonna do it. And by the way, there is a third person. It's just the on hold button. If you don't touch anything for a little while, it'll start spinning the camera around, like Fallout 3. Anywho, let's look at my character. We got the heavy armor. We're playing as a gunslinger. We're playing as Shaq, the gunslinger. Now, in the first stream we did of this, I went in completely blind and absolutely had a blast. This is written by the guys who originally made the old school Fallouts and New Vegas. And you could tell, you can tell in the writing and the pacing and how they always have this sense of gray. But we've got our gunslinger. There's the weapons that we've currently got equipped, and we've got the parts for our ship. Hey guys, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hola. So let's head on over to, actually before we do that, there's a couple things I wanted to take care of. Stranger in a strange land, return to the unreliable, which is our ship. Find the 3 volumes. I haven't done this yet. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. So, let me see, map, before we go back. I think we need to leave, actually. I don't think we're gonna find volumes here. Oh, actually, maybe we will.
Are we getting paid or not?
Excuse me, pardon me. Now, in the last episode, I did manage to, it's above me. It's like directly above me. Everything is sealed. We might not be able to actually go do it. And push this. There's no power anymore for the city because of our actions. Hey guys. I have the game and I got 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, I saw Mac over on Twitch still streaming this morning, and that means he's probably been up all night long. Oh, could I just got up here and everything is sealed? Pulling out the power means that these doors are sealed. Oh, nope, we're in. Got it, volume 2 acquired. Sweet. Let me pick this lock. Is anybody looking? I'm gonna take all this. Don't judge me. We have... Find the 3 volumes. We found 1. I don't think we know where the other ones are. And then the illustrated manual. Retrieve the journal. This is a companion quest. When the collector had to be abandoned his home, he hid a banned book in a small cave. Travel to the cave and retrieve it. Oh, in a cave? All right, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Oh, we were in a cave in the last stream. It was full of monsters. And we managed to kill them all, but I didn't see a book inside there. Oh, how do I get out of here? So let's go. Hey, Sam, thanks for the 2. Appreciate it. Good morning. I'm sneaking in a Sunday morning stream of this before the rest of them are all outside the city, yeah, figured. Before the Space Engineers stream today. I don't think the enemies come back. Which I'm all right with. All right, cave entrance is this way. Those are trees. It's fine. I only panicked a little bit. And I already looted all this stuff. I thought about switching the difficulty up to the hardest of the hardcore modes because it actually introduces survival mechanics, having to eat and sleep and all that jazz. The problem being, it also makes your companions permadeath, and they Par already dies too much for that, I think. Okay, I have not seen this cave before. We're going in. We're only gonna stream for a couple hours today because Space Engineers is still going on later this afternoon. Is that a mine? That is a mine. Now, can we disable a mine? No! No, we can't. No, we can't. Ow. There's half my health. All right. This isn't Fallout. You can't just roam around. Oh, lockpick, lockpick. And a cheese.
Nice.
Got the journal. More bits. That's a machine gun part. Light machine gun, Spacer's Choice, 320 DPS. All right, I would like to know more. Is this heavy ammo? It's a heavy weapon, yeah. Magazine 90 light, but it uses light ammunition. Oh, never mind. My weapons check. Holy shit. Fire rate. Okay, sure. Yeah, why not? That's good. I like that. Let's grab some loot. More maglocks. Did you do? I didn't turn in the bow. No shit! Go bomb him! Mines. Mines. I'm gonna burn so much of the light ammo with this. Hey.
Where are we headed?
Just wanted to see if you have anything to talk about. Nope. We are headed. I think actually we're gonna go farther into this cave because now I'm really curious. And this is how Shaq loses all his ammo. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, it wants me to go back. Well, before we go back, I know there's more stuff that we can knock out. Small grave matter. We were supposed to collect graveside fees, which we have not done. Frightening engineer, find the 3 volumes. You found the first volume in the Emerald Valley Community Center. You found the second volume in Edgewater Cannery. We've already mentioned her father reading a volume of A Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering when he was working shifts at the cannery. Okay, so there was one more, probably not on the map, in the cannery. I'm gonna guess. Hey Sam, thank you for the 5, appreciate it. I'm still looking for a really good 6-shooter. I'm hoping we find one eventually, because you can upgrade your weapons in this over time. Wait a minute, we got hostiles on my map. Somewhere, I'm not quite sure where though. The doors are sealed. They're like in this room or something. I want to use this machine gun on somebody. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's because of the power. Because I cut the power to the city. Hey, more ammo. I'll take it. All right, well, let's go ahead and do illustrated manual. Let's go ahead and turn this in. And then we're gonna head back to the ship, because I really want to see the ship come online. Fastest way in would probably be around this way, because I don't think we can use these doors. Oh, I can pick this. Now we're back inside. Ba, 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 ba. Poke around in here. What do you got? Ooh, a light assault rifle. I really don't like this town, so I don't mind taking some stuff from them. And an impact hammer. Now, the light assault rifle is the same thing I was using, wasn't it? No, there's a difference. Light assault rifle does 180. Fast firing, high speed gun, ultimate spray and pray weapon. Pray that it doesn't break, too. Versus our normal assault rifle. Well, this is a little bit more accurate than the machine gun. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I've got 2 rifles. Oh, this is just like a storage bin, isn't it? Yeah. This is just like a loot area, but I can't actually go through there. I guess we're backdooring. We're getting out. I haven't killed any innocent bystanders, Somber, recently. Everything's fine. I mean, not yet. We powered down the city. And so there's obviously going to be some casualties because they don't really have anywhere else to go. We've kind of built up to use this. There it goes. So we get this recharging twice as fast now. That was the last perk we picked up. The slow-mo. Oh man, I got so many mods to install too. It'll be interesting to modify those weapons we picked up. All right, we're on past these. I can't believe
Is Reed hiding in there?
This was gonna turn into a firefight for me getting out here. And we used my intimidation skills to be like, no. Listen here, Badger. Oh, we gotta go inside. Into the church.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then.
These people are sick and overworked. Things had to change.
Oh, inarguably. This town was a pustule on the ass of the architect. Metaphorically speaking.
Wow.
You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way, I'm fascinated.
Indeed, Vicar. But... Oh, I've got your book here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want the book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden
I don't know,
backwater
Starkiller.
to find the damn thing.
I'm curious, though.
All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Let me know if it is. Why did you think this book had the secrets you're looking for?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Well, at least you still have your mission work here, right? Or it's some kind. This has got to be some kind of cosmic retribution.
Yes, you're right.
Like that.
Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I can make myself of use to your crew.
I'm gonna bring a preacher on board. All right. Yeah, well, what's in it for me? I don't need another tag-along.
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking
Preacher's
computers
ready to
as
just
well.
start shooting people. All right. Spiritual counseling. Are you even a real vicar?
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
How'd you get assigned to prison duty?
Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any
Firefly all the
new
way.
insights into the plan
Got my
for
mechanic
a
and my
long,
priest.
long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
All right, sounds good. Welcome, almost aboard. We're heading to the ship right now.
I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Miss Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind.
It's got the engineer's blessing.
It is
Why
my
not?
esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Sounds like book to me. Man of the cloth with a checkered past. Exactly. All right, well, welcome aboard, Vicar Max. Oh, I can have two at the same time. Nice. The party grows. Let's look at your stuff real quick. You are rocking a sawed-off shotgun and a telescoping staff. How do you feel about an impact hammer? Both my companions can have impact hammers, and you get levels. You can increase my hack skill. You can generate more threat. Give you more base health. I'm gonna say base health. For your second perk, dialogue combat. Oh, you can increase my effect, my dialogue combat effect. I can make him run away from me, which is kind of cool, actually. Hey, David, thank you so much for the $8 donation. David Anderson, I appreciate it. Have some coffee on me, he says. Salute. I am enjoying some delicious hazelnut coffee right now. Well, I'm gonna say that. Oh, I can't, I don't have the level yet. So let's go ahead and apply what we've got. Accept. All right, Max. Oh, yeah, armor. What are you rocking for? I don't have any armor, I just sold it all. I broke it all down. Blue vestments. I kinda dig it. You keep rocking that. Now, there was one other thing that we were gonna do here before we head on out, and that was Grave Manor. We were gonna deal with this. I needed to talk to him about it. We were getting people to pay up, I believe. Oh, this is very cool. Yeah, I'm loving it. What excites me, maybe even more than the fact that this game is actually is surprisingly good so far, is the fact that Obsidian has now made their first-person RPG. I'm assuming in their own engine, but at very least in-house with their own IP. Meaning this is probably the start of a franchise. And that's great. Because they've been doing Pillars, right? And they've been using that 2D engine that they've had for quite a while. And now I really enjoy those. It's nice to see them working on, you know, this is a bit more of an ambitious project, and I'm so down for this. Where do we want to go? Actually, we didn't collect all of the money, so let's go do that. I should go back inside. Gotta go back inside, and I gotta pop over to, that way. 22, Barbershop. Hey, where's the money?
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark.
I so don't care. You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine. I do? Oh, I do now because the Vicar's with me.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Not even close. Not even a little bit. Only if you use the term doctor very, very loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
I have some questions for you that don't involve gangrene.
Go ahead.
All right. What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months.
But what's the cause?
I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated.
It's like a
Still,
combination of Borderlands
it is a
and
shame.
Fallout. Other than it's Borderlands is a sci-fi setting, and this is too, and it's first person. What are the symptoms? Why don't you treat all the workers? Let's see.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild.
Of course.
Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
You seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Those odds are normal. Welcome to Armco. For you guys who don't know, Armco is our community name for basically our guilds and our clans and all that. What is this? Conrad, receptionist, shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Space Choice property. Damn. Yeah, suicide. Oh, man. Excuse me, pardon me.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I know for a few reasons. Found your note.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
He didn't need them anymore.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Listen, he's sure he won't. He's not gonna miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of
the
Spacer's
company,
choice.
yeah.
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Yeah, a bit of that.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't really care. I'm here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
So I was told that Eugene killed himself. What actually happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
What?
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on
minute, what?
adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So, the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect.
What?
I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Sounds like a plant. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we're about done collecting our fees. Yeah, I like this almost bounty hunter-esque, actually we have done some bounty hunting, but a little mercenary with this playthrough. A little bit. I like the idea that we're playing a character who's all about maybe his ship and his crew, but doesn't really give a damn. What's up there? Doesn't really give a damn about anything else. Whatever was up there, it's sealed now. Excuse me, pardon me. So we need to go over here and talk to the gravekeeper. Gotta pay for your own grave. Which, oh, shit. That's a horrible sound. Which, I mean, I guess it's not much different than what we do now. Pay for your own
When I
grave
was
now.
little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Huh.
I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Oh, wait, this is a different quest.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Actually, I can't say much. I've been fighting robots for a while now. Well, me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot?
In my ship.
Or standing,
Leaving.
shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Dum 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 dum. But what can be done to stop the oncoming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in
Low
the
intelligence.
armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance.
Yeah.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Wait, didn't I fix that thing? But I've already taken care of it.
You did?
Yeah, I think I fixed it.
Colored me impressed, soldier. Wish I had a dozen recruits with your gumption. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is
Giant
legion.
robot quest.
What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
I'm listening. You have my utmost attention.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
That's where you've kept it hidden. You hid a secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Scoshman donates 5 and says, "Yay, capitalism! Must protect against the communist robots." I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier.
What do you think it
Don't want
is?
the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I bet it's something stupid. The bartender poking around. Silas sent me. You owe your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed
Silas,
to
not
join
Silas.
the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to finish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Yeah,
Yes.
I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Excellent. All right, I'll leave you be. Is that a, excuse me? I think that's a modification table. Yes. All right. Wow, I'm carrying a bunch of bullshit. I really am. I've got 2 of these bolter pistols too. Not sure why that one does a little bit more damage than this one. Oh, because this one's broken. That would be why. Okay, you know what? First things first. Let's clean out all the bowl that we don't need. We don't need this. And I kind of want to keep the plasma rifle. No, what's this? Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of that. I haven't even tried this yet, so I kind of want to keep it. The machine gun. Though we were making a gunslinger, so it doesn't make much sense for me to be keeping all these weapons I may not use. I just haven't gotten another pistol in a little bit now. Any armor that I need to break down? All right, so let's try modding some of this stuff. At least mod the stuff that I know, and maybe do some upgrades. Not that I know how to do that yet. So this is the pistol, the energy pistol. 3-round burst. And then our light assault rifle. I actually like the normal assault rifle quite a bit. Let's see if we can mod you. We can give you this modification superheats the bullet, which explodes into plasma when fired. Ooh. Or zap modification. Let's do the plasma installation. Yay. I don't have a mag. Oh, I do. I actually do have a scope. Extendo sight. Or gyro sight. This modification, weapon range spread. Weapon range plus 25. Ooh, that's not bad. Do it. So there's our assault rifle. And now onto the pistol. The Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Firing nose goes down by 66%. Is this gonna be our stealth pistol now? Oh, I was hoping we could get like an extended barrel. That's too bad. The Fun Times barrel. Can't install that. Let's try it. Let's see if it actually sounds different. Excuse me, pardon me. No, doesn't sound different. Sounds the same to me, but maybe the effect is that it's quieter. Okay, journal. What are we doing? Small grave matter. We got one more. We gotta go turn it in. Gotta go talk to the guy. We just started streaming not too long ago, actually. We're just kind of getting into it. I do have the power conduit or whatever it was that we needed for the ship. So we're gonna go bring that on in just a second. I'm just kind of wrapping up some things here that we were doing in the last stream before we bring our ship online. There he is right there. Da, 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 da. And then we're gonna go find a toilet weapon. Howdy.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Let's see. What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I got those fees you wanted here.
You run into any trouble?
Eh. Not really. It's all done. Paperwork, fees, signatures. Just give me my cut.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Didn't mod my armor. Damn. You know, I really went out of my way to get this for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
And that failed. But my reputation increased. Cool. Something a little more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it actually worked. What did I get? An extra 300 of the bits. So Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
That's awfully strong reaction. Yeah, isn't that why you wanted me to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Hey, Marby. Thank you so much for the donation. Proper Shooter Deluxe. The Pooper Shooter Deluxe. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. It's somewhere in the head. We're going to go find one. Is there anything else I want to talk to him about before we leave? I don't know. All right, I'm going to go. I'm extra curious about Die Robot Quest. Go find the secret weapon. It's in town. Hey, preacher. Put my weapon away. Let me talk to you.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
A lot of things. Any ideas we can find someone who speaks French in the colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
It's on this planet. Seriously? Only one guy in the whole colony can translate French.
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Point taken.
We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. So, we find the crew manifest that'll help you track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
All right, sounds good. Let's get going.
Thank you, Captain.
But first, we're gonna go find that guy's weapon. I bet it's gonna be something silly. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. We actually haven't been in the cantina yet. We haven't even gone into the bar. Howdy.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Actually, the trait that I took was I can mix drinks. Howdy.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
I just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
You're right, it's not. Hey, look. I'm not trying to judge you, I'm just curious.
You're the first to
I got
ask
a lot of
after me in
perception,
some time.
or,
I'll give
persuasion.
you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist? What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
We're doing number 1. That's quitter talk. If I can be a scientist, anybody can. Though I'm not, but I could be.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
So now you've been scrubbing dishes all your life, huh?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Sad. Sounds like the company's taking care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose.
That's a way.
This is where I
Way to
belong.
put it, I guess. Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
I got shot out of Spaceship. Let's see. You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
I'm an alien spirit of pure ether inhabiting a human body to learn about your kind. A crazy scientist stranded me on this planet with no way other than a broken down ship. Yeah, it's the one we're going with. I'm the last survivor of a colony ship. Everyone else is frozen. That's what I'm going with.
Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I wish it was a joke, honestly. I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me
I
make
have really
something
high
clear.
perception.
Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I'd imagine you'd want to get out of town with the plague and all.
Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE.
Oh, really?
Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere.
Oh, man.
I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away.
I don't know if the ship's got a bar.
If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see you, Vic.
They're going to have to learn to fend for themselves now, Amelia.
All right, well, I should get going. Interesting. Oh, you can talk about it
Never seen you
anyway
here
in here.
before. You a visitor? Welcome. on behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
What the hell are you drinking, buddy? You're drunk.
What? No, I'm Winslow, Lester Winslow. Says so right on my permanent record.
Just don't vomit on my shoes.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
Not even a little bit. You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew.
5% to drink
After
yourself under the
bottle,
table.
The only pain I feel is emotional.
Sounds like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. All right, we're here for a reason. Let's go find the head and see if that weapon is still here. He said it was behind it. The secret weapon was a satchel? All right, let's go take it back. I kind of want to poke around here a little bit. Sealed door. I like how Shaq is looking for crew. It is a starship. I feel like we need a crew. I'm putting together a crew. That's right, he's outside, near the landing zone. We gotta recruit. It's like that way. Oh, can we actually see our... Yes, we can. Oh, we got a sight on it now. This town seems to be double dipping in the gene pool. Yeah, it's a little, they're very, very all for the company line, that's for sure. Howdy.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
That's exactly what it is. I found the package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use this thing?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon
it's an
and
electric
go
rod.
forth into glorious battle.
We've got one for our pistol.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
I've been in there. That's why the power's out.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction.
Alden lives.
You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
MRB, but thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. I don't get it. You want me to go undercover as a mechanical? Learn their ways?
You got pluck, kid. But no. Can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Module. What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have contacts.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
So how am I supposed to get this thing?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Let's see. Park, can you help out with that?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her.
Could be a
sympathizer.
All right, simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thanks. I think. Maybe. All right, so we've got mods for armor as well. This would be mine. What kind of mods do we actually... I don't have any. Got one. What are you? Hunter Kit. Increases the range weapon skill modifier. What's this one? Carrying... Ooh, carrying capacity. Yes, please. Wait a minute. Is that my armor? It looks weird. All right, let's get going. Excuse me. Oh, you go right through your companions. Oh, Bethesda. Look. Look. I could walk past my companions. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Let's go to the ship. I really want to see the ship. Stranger in a Strange Land, we got the part. Maybe we'll come deal with this stuff later, but I really want to see this thing operate, so. Oh, the armor is amazing. Yeah, I love the fact that I've also gone through, what, 5 or 6 versions of armor so far playing? I quite like that. Oh, wasn't there a quest to go take out a bunch of fools on the way? Yeah, like over here at the encampment site. I need my journal. They're not letting me click my journal. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe we haven't been over there. Or maybe I've already been over there. Let me bump up here and just take a look. It's a little bit to the west of us. So the encampment should be, yeah, right over this hill. Ravagers over there.
Easy does it.
Down they go!
Get him! Get him!
Fate shines on us today.
Nice. Wasn't so bad. Primal brains. Don't know why I want primal brains. All right, let's keep moving. Yeah, I'm looking more like a trooper than a gunslinger. Oh, there are baddies down there. Hi. Let's get a little closer. Oh, they've got hounds too. Hmm. All right, you guys go ahead and move in. Are you with me? I've got 3 companions now. This is way better. Sneaking, sneaking. Oh, shit. 3 targets. All right. How did I miss? Oh, the rounds took. The rounds have a travel time on the pistol. Good to know. The hell? Oh, look at them light up with fire now. They're energy weapons. Are they running? Yes, because of my, what is it, intimidation? They're actually running away. Oh, I love it. We got more loot over here. Yeah, I still need that, like, yeah, I've been here before, haven't I? I have been here before. Well, let's roll. Ooh, there's another one right there. 2. Let's get to cover. So we've got for weapons. Here's our actual 6-shooter. It's energy based, so. Reloading. Hey! Level up. I will take all of the things, thank you. Yeah, I wish we could play on the survival difficulty, but I don't want to risk losing companions because there's permadeath on survival difficulty. And losing companions in a story, you know, based RPG seems a little silly. I think I'm gonna make the priest a ranged character. I don't think I need both of them running in because they're both getting in the way of my shots. So let's make you aggressive is good, but let's keep you focused on your ranged attacks. As for ranged attacks, I'm gonna give you that. All right, time to spread religiosity to the fuzzy wuzzies. There's the ship, the Unreliable. I have skill points, let's spend them real fast. Ooh, we are at, dodge recovery goes faster. I've been using a lot of dodge. Handgun, we can now raise. Minimum armor penetration 10%, yeah, let's go. Woot! We're up to 60 in handguns. Just like a classic Fallout game, me maxing out my gun skill first. Make your priest about.
Is this your
Whoa!
ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
The deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
If you can keep it in the air, you can come with.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Oh, I love this. This is great. You coming too?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I'd like to know something about who I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic?
That's what my parents called it.
That's what we're calling your gun now.
I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
I see. So, why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Tell me a little bit about this scientism.
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan,
oh, I like that, the thumper.
That matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
All right. But if you can't help but follow the plan, isn't everything part of it? Is that the deal?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get in the ship. We're gonna talk about this more. I want to know more. Don't need the rifle. Hey, I'm home.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Not what the point.
What can I do for you,
but okay.
Captain?
Not what I was going for. I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
No. Apparently I do. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. At least my crew does.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Crew's boosting.
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
This seems like, this seems like your neck of the woods, not for me. Ooh, hey, I can unlock this.
Easy.
Oh, it's light sorrow. Hey, you.
Something you need?
Yeah, go fix the ship. We'll talk about it later. I guess apparently I gotta go do it myself. What's the point of having a crew if you gotta do all the work yourself? Does this not remind you of Firefly, though? The cargo bay with the upper ramp? Yeah. Oh, is that a big cargo door, too? Yes, it is. Not complaining, I love it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not getting converted, I'm just curious about the lore here. All right, I put the doohickey in the whatchamacallit and the thingamajig started vibrating funny. I think I did it. Nailed it. I haven't even seen the rest of the ship yet. Like, what was that other ladder up there? Where does it all go? Oh, there's a ladder up here too. Where's this stairway go? The captain's quarters, which is currently sealed. Do. Sealed. All these doors are sealed. Oh, look at the galley. I like it. We even got a deck of cards. And then the route down. Gotcha. Where's the bridge? Was that the bridge in the front where I was? Must be. Where Ida is? It's missing the basketball hoop, but it's Serenity, yeah, for sure. All right.
What can I do for you,
Ada,
Captain?
I plugged in the thing. It's installed.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get out of here. Nice. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
I received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Indeed.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing.
I wasn't gonna mention anything, but, anyways, I'm a little, lightheaded. Also, I can slow time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Let's see here. Or I could put a few light years between me and Halcyon.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look,
Fair
I
point.
admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
Hey,
None
Marty.
of us are leaving Halcyon alive.
It's the biggest
so
table to
we
clean your
may as
guns
well
on, right?
Make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Oh, hell. You said something about needing a nav key?
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys
Black
Kelly.
market, gotcha. Right, the black marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Can't I just land outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience.
A lot of
Cascadia
if
is
coming off this
utterly
plan.
seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Fine, I'll go have a word.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
You kinda sold me
By
on the wanting to
way,
land
I
outside
gave
town,
Captain
but okay.
Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alright, I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once
Holographic
you've found a way to
shroud?
get to Stellar Bay.
Huh.
If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Let me go find that thing. Oh, the windows are open now. Cool. Very cool. Alright, let me go find the, what did he call it? Shroud. Now that's all closed up. Though I can't open it. So, how you like being in space?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh, yeah, that's the voice thingy computer.
Oh, neat! I've never seen a talkie system before. I read about them, though, in a trade magazine. Hello, I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Ada, Par here is going to be fixing you from now on, and I expect your full cooperation.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Nice. Alright. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Dorit. I mean, you just said that, so... Yeah, why not?
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor in that.
He meant funny as in odd.
Oh.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you're actually good at this. Hell, you even enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
So after the school, you moved back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed.
So they actually leave Edgewater?
Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Sorry to hear that. Shouldn't have brought it up.
Oh, I miss him, sure enough. But he's a fond memory. I was right beside him when he passed, holding his hand. Talking about him makes me smile. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the companions for sure. It's very interesting. I think it's time to move along.
What?
No!
You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it.
No, I don't mean it. On second thought, I still need you.
Oh, that's a relief.
That was the wrong button. I didn't realize that's what they meant. I meant move along as in like, let's us move along to go to the next thing, not kick you off the ship. Well, that was... Sorry, my bad. Alright, so the thing is up here. Yeeps. Wait, second floor or third? It's, down here, I guess? Oh, captain's quarters. I can actually go in here now. Nice. What's in here? A tiny little bunk. A bin to put stuff in. And, yeah. What is that, Chinese checkers board? Holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what Hawthorne had to say in here. Read his unread messages. Unread message list from Bedford. Oh, I forgot to mention my previous message, silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of the Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're adventuring. Okay. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember, this is for later. No better, Ada reminded me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to the point, I saw, in actuality, with my own two eyes, a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away and forgot about it, maybe, or task is moving more nicely. A shrink ray. There's a shrink ray. We may have to acquire that for science. All right, let's get our course set and get out of here. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast the wind, a light on fresh soil. We put down new roots. We have a plant. Type. Ah, so here's the galaxy map of all the places we can go. We can go Marla, we can go to Terra 2. Where were we going? The lab? Welcome to the star map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you've discovered. You can fly your ship to any location you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes to get there. All right, wait, what were we actually going to? Passage anywhere. Phineas Wells wants you to contact Get to the Black Mart, located on the Groundbreaker, the only natural station in the Halcyon colony. Groundbreaker. Groundbreaker docking base.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Whoa. I'm in a mining craft, I'm guessing. And now it tells me to leave. Hey, Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm not sure yet. What can you do? You got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What can you tell me about your, power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Oh. Have there been any other captains on the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker before we go aboard.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Mardettes. You can take care of the paperwork, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Are you being cheeky?
Order does not compute. Nevertheless, I will endeavor to execute my current and future tasks without lip.
Well, give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station.
I'm shipping with a
Lagrange
literal
point
ship,
of the
yeah.
system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Excellent. Alright, let's go aboard.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Do you do that? All right, fair enough.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we can head on over there now. No reason not to.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
We're not in any kind of hurry.
Did you want to talk about something else?
Break's over, let's go. All right, we're going off our first away mission. I have 2 companions. Oh, there's, how many companions we got here? 6? Nice. Okay, there we go. They're both selected. The Groundbreaker. Neutral territory in the system, so maybe we'll start seeing some of the other companies now. There's the ship. That thing is huge. Alright.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Corporate
That's
trooper.
not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
What'd you do, man?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I just got here. Noticed you were in the middle of an argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Who says fisticuffs? Almost sounded like you were trying to get arrested.
Yeah, because I knocked my foreman out with a tossball stick. But, to be fair, I wasn't the one who started it. The guy was insulting my Rizzo's Rangers. Look, if it's a crime to defend your favorite tossball team against slander and calumny, well then lock me right up.
I'm pretty sure assault is a crime, but Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field.
I actually found a tossball stick as a weapon.
Chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right? That's how this works.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
Hey, Zayd, thanks for the TED,
this was
man.
a long time
Appreciate
coming.
it.
Guy thinks
Wanted
he
to give
can
you
push
something
me
for your
around 'cause he's
awesomeness.
some
Aw,
sky-high
appreciate it.
foreman,
Thanks for the kind
and I'm
words.
just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
I am still doing Homeworld, Isaac. I actually recorded an episode this morning. Probably be out tomorrow, most likely. Hey, you're lucky you're not serving a sentence, man. You know what? Let me ask him. Sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Ah, never caught your name. I'm Shaq.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'll see you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Try not to knock any more cops out, huh? Or security for some of these guys? Alright. Oh yeah, I'm loving the dialogue. The dialogue trees in this are fantastic so far. They're that right level of long enough and interesting enough to keep you wanting to know what's up. Very much reminds me of New Vegas.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
Sublight's another one of the companies. Okay. Look at the, yeah, you don't say. 13, huh? All right, there's a lot of stuff here. If someone were to say, find it. Oh, we got bounties in here. Oh, shit. Isn't that my... Sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
It is. Gunnar agreed for several counts of public intoxication, destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. See, contact Commandant Sanita if you have any further information on McGreed's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of a kill required to collect. Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark. And that's Wells again. Let's go check into customs.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Yep. Howdy.
Identification, please.
My name's Shaq. It's my first time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well,
I was excited she is.
Welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you
That's
this,
great.
but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
No.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Crap.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
All right, how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
I can
shouldn't
respect
be
that.
mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I did, or the former captain did. I'm gonna wring Bedford's neck about this.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure, maybe.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
SAM cleaning units? That sounds like giving a Roomba a scalpel. Yeah, I'll go talk to her about it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Unlock the boots on my ship so I can leave? Seems like there's a bit of tension between the board and the Groundbreaker.
Yeah, noticed.
I kind of like that they're neutral. Yeah, I'm bright like that.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
I'm glad it terrifies the bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Sure they would.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
So I'm looking for somebody named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade.
Oh,
Make
thanks.
sure you bring an empty belly.
What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much.
That's
Not
the
that
guy
he
who's
would, being
kinda
a
talking about
board
the
man
ship.
and all. He's our liaison.
Alright. Board runs most of the system, right?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners.
Wildcat
Seems
miners.
like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
KO, that's super exciting, man. You've already finished it? Good grief. Where can I get a drink?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know.
All right, let's go figure out what's going on here.
Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Oh, we're gonna find a job using the extra
Maybe.
cash.
Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Fair enough. What about something a little more local?
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the
Bounty
security desk
hunting.
behind me.
Let's go do
Chief
some
Junwei
bounty
might
hunting.
have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
How about something long term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time.
Yeah, all right.
Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
That's fair. All right. So then, how does Halcyon Holdings work anyway? I love how
Are you
deep
pulling
these
my leg?
conversations work. I don't know anything at all, actually. Hardly.
Well, you seem to know yourself, and that's got to count for something. Not too many folks can say the same. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before
Yeah,
the
Sean,
crossing,
FPS is pretty
the
fun.
powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
So the board runs most of the system. We know that. Let's see. But how does the Groundbreaker fit into all that? If you're
Groundbreaker
independent.
was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once
you
everybody
guys were
been
here
de-thawed and
first.
dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all the company's heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
All right.
Glad to help.
I think it's time to do a little bit of, Oh, what's up with Sublight Salvage? You said that was the other
They
big company.
strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads.
Okay.
Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only
So
telling
if there's
you so
other
you know to
systems
avoid
out there, I'm thinking sequels? Didn't know there were any more independent operators out there.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
That's all I needed to know.
All right.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
Let's see if we can get the ship unlocked, get a little bit of work done. See the mechanic for Par. She wants to see the mechanic real bad. Who was it that had the bounties? Wasn't it right in... Whoa! A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise kit will prevent
This is
hostile battles.
security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with. I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
No, you're just confusing me again. Is this is where you want me to go? Can I talk to you guys? Hey, Commandant.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting,
Bounty
I
postings.
must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'm interested in a bounty. Where can I find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill.
Or his lucky lighter?
I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Let's see. I noticed there was a bounty for Wells out there.
The outlaw scientist fella, right?
Yeah, the big hair.
The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Got it.
Glad to hear it.
I'm not gonna
Anything
sell him
else?
out. Because he's got all the colonists. What other bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else.
Oh, that's all you got?
Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
McRed. Hey, Flores.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before.
Just got
What
here.
can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I'd really like to get back there. Alright, let's go after this bounty and talk to this guy. So, passage anywhere. Speak to Gladius and...
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
No, seriously.
Ooh.
There was
I'll
a
do some
lot of
exploring.
static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that?
Hi.
Move along.
Alright. This is a big door for little... Oh, cool.
Try not
Rizzos!
to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Yeah, no joke.
It's time for a KYO. Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Aftertaste the rainbow. Ew. Oh, we got a rest and go over there. Rizzo's. Oh, I love the adverts. And how big this place actually is. I like that. Last Hope. What's the Last Hope? Oh, it's a drink. It's a bar. Alright, we need to go over this way. Go poke around in here.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Sure, I think we're gonna be here a while.
Regularly scheduled advertisement for the
What?
following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
That's 2 times Monarch has come
Canyons
up.
of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Border world no one's allowed to go to.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing
Interesting.
can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens.
Oh, and they've got it blockaded.
This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Huh. Hi.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Milo, you need a hobby, my friend. How's life here?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds
Hey,
our
thanks,
economy
41st.
together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
What's Sublight? What's up?
Our local garbage collectors.
Oh.
That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
You're one to talk. All right, let me go talk to who we're here for. Yeah. Each one of their little weird rat things. Anywho, where did he say I was going? This is the place. I like your pod racing hat. Well, hi.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
Mm-hmm.
You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Let's see. Pinna sent me, said you could sell me a nav key for Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board.
I have extra legal activity that needs to be dealt with.
You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
All right. Ooh, 1,000 bits. I don't have the cash for that. Tell me about this, I'm not telling her about him. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Oh, you came to the right place.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. What about the details of the job?
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was the Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
It's going pretty good. Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
I'll have to get the ship.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
You got something for sale?
I've got a lovely little throat.
Oh yeah, she's the
just something I
black
toss
market.
together. Like to keep my hands busy.
What do you got, weapon-wise? You've got plasma rifles, light pistols, revolver. Same revolver I've already got, though. You got any interesting revolvers, though? No? Salvage helper. Alright, what about selling stuff? Would you buy my bananas? What does this do? Harmful status effects, minus duration. I'm not gonna sell my bypass shunts, keeping those. Extra weapons? I don't like those. And I don't have any extra armor. Okay. I'm not doing nothing. Oh, look at you. She's got guards in case something goes down. So let's go find out about being locked in here. Oh, look at all this stuff. Vending machines. What in the world? What do you sell? Shot cannons? Grenade launchers? Automag pistol. Wow, automag pistol. You do 40 damage. Tell me more. You're not an energy weapon, are you? Physical type. Yeah, it's not an energy weapon like the other one. 40 damage. Oh, I kind of like it a lot. You got any weapons? No. You? No. How much was that thing? How much were you? You were 165. Compare it to our best pistol, which would probably be our... Oh, I do have one. Auto mag. That's the one I've got. Sell. Weapons. Yeah, that's good damage. I kind of want it. 800. I've got 5,000. Yeah, let's buy it. And you can have this. How do I sell it? Oh, maybe they can't buy it. Do you not have unlocked ability to sell the vending machines? All right, fair enough. So, this pistol, instead of using the bolter one... Yeah. I shouldn't fire it off in here, though. Let's go find that bounty. Spacer's choice. I don't even know.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
Bullets and shells. Ooh. Engineering
Go back
section.
to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
Required.
The Laudettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah.
See if she tries anything.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Uno fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Hi.
Move along.
I need to go inside, though.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
It's a good plan. This place is shiny.
The board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
You'd think. Hi.
Yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I did not expect this response. I'm sorry for your loss. I really didn't think you'd give a damn.
Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
You don't mind me asking, what was your relationship with the old ex-captain?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
I really didn't see that coming.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, no, sure did. Yeah, it's, yep.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh.
Not gonna say
awful
the fact that I landed on him.
But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Again, sorry, but can we get back to talking about my ship?
Right.
I'd like to know if I can get that thing
places, I'm sure.
Unlocked.
Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. did Alex tell you where Wells might be?
He was gonna sell out Wells.
Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's
I mean,
a
I did,
terrorist,
but...
a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
He never mentioned him. Don't have a clue.
That's... well, that's just
I'm not selling him out.
Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why did you tell the board that you had information you didn't have in the first place?
I might help you with?
Yeah, let's see here. What's this about your board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid.
He's trying to get a promotion.
Miserably, terribly personal.
Stop playing coy, Bedford. Speak up.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
Fine. Be that way.
I hope you don't take my reticence the wrong way. I shouldn't have said anything. Now, how might I assist you?
I was hoping that would, like, get him to speak. Alright, I'm gonna get going. That was surprisingly easy. Did anybody else think that we were gonna have to, like, pay some old fines or, I don't know, assassinate somebody? Kill a man in a fair fight? Or if we thought he was gonna start a fair fight? Okay, let's go into some more dialogue options. I want to get all these up to 50, so we're just gonna keep pumping rounds into this. Super duper. Nice. So, 10 more covered targets armor minus 50%. Coward targets. Yeah. I need to get some light armor that doesn't make me look like an epic tank. Oh, look at it. He's got a holographic bounty, too.
This man. Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
How much?
Report any sightings to your local ward embassy.
All right. Before we go on, I want to find... Oh, did I not apply it? Oops. Applied. Oh, yeah, I gotta grab a perk, too. Ooh, 50 carry weights, additional ammo stock on vendors, meh. Ammo rating, crit chance, weapon durability loss, XP from companion kills, vendor prices, base health. Carry capacity. Because I love loot too much. So, yeah, let's go into the journal. Weapons from the void. Die robots, one from back there. Who goes there? Based on the bounty listing, Captain Reed was last sighted in Back Bay. Head there and take him out. Done and done. Little bounty hunting, little pay. Yeah, that was silly surprising. Hey, Greasy?
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, let me take a look at it and see if we can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shock
Nailed it.
Subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%.
Closer to 15, but all right.
Dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Nope. I'm good. Thanks, though. All right, where is this bounty located? I have managed to get myself lost and confused again. Oh, here we go. Everybody in the elevator. We're gonna go hunting. I'm currently playing is a melee build with sneak. It's not bad, just get heavy armor ASAP. I have heavy armor, but I'm not playing as a melee character.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I want to parlay. There's a lot of dead people. Let's parlay with the king. Hello, McReed.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Shit.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
I'm with you. There can only be one. One captain. I must absorb your captainy powers so I can get stronger. I was just exploring the ship and stumbled into this level.
You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above.
I just want to shoot him.
If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
All right, let's see if we can get his weapon down. Put your weapon down before I incinerate this entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
There's a bounty on your head, and I'm here to claim it.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Oh no, we're not doing that. Medium well. Oh wow, he took a lot of damage. Whoa, we're taking some fire. Okay, I may have made mistakes in life. Nicely done. Hang on. Okay, let's go. He's blinded. Because I shot him in the head. Oh, shit. One behind us? He's right behind us. Throw his accuracy off, too. There we go. Get him. Light him up. Nah, there we go. All right, I think we're clear. I like you with that weapon. Though I might give you a flamethrower if there's one available. I got his lighter. His Montag. Finally, a lock-on flamethrower, and it burns at almost 506 Kelvin. Ooh, I like his goggles, too. There can be only one captain in these parts. Oh, there are so many dead people in here. And I'm not responsible for all of them. I just asked for the lighter. Yeah, it's been a while since we got into a bit of a firefight, and that guy was nuts and willing to deep fry anybody that came down an elevator, so... yeah, I'm not having that. Is that really considered stealing? I'll loot everything. Let's get this place completely clear, okay? Oh, yeah, let's, what is this weapon? It is the... oh, it's just an electric one. Yeah, it's just the electric zappy thingy. Spacer's Choice Slicer and Dicer. Oh, I equipped it. No, what I wanted to do was break it down. Extra parts. Okay, we're good here. Oh, we got armor too. Does anybody know what the difference between like light and heavy armor is? Is there any reason to wear light armor? Bonus wise? I mean, I know it gives you like, this is giving me tech skills. That's giving me 3 full armor. Yay, versus 22. See how much more damage we take. Oh yeah, we're taking all this stuff. I think
Can
we're
you
done here.
imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Funny enough, I can. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna heat up my coffee. And then we'll get right back into this. See you guys in just a second.
Hey, take your time.
All right, I'm back. So, we got our bounty. What is that? Scrap mechanical. Whoa. That's crazy.
Something you need?
I just wanted to talk to you real quick. Oh, never mind. We'll talk later. I'm not sending you back right now. Let's go get paid. I think we're gonna have to come back down here. There's gotta be more down here. Ooh, workers' clothes. What are those? Do they look cooler? Slightly. Oh, it's melee weapons though. Womp womp. Like the holster on the side.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
See if we can find more work. I like the MC hammer. Yeah, I love her having the hammer. The hammer and the heavy armor is working out pretty well. Especially with me, you know, going Gunslinger and all that. Let's head this direction. Oh, good. She's cooking. Ike's Armory discovered. Where? I went right past it. Hi.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Tell me more about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Okay. Worker's vest style 7. Can I actually see it? Not really. I can zoom in on it. Mining helmet, a few bits of heavy armor, and then melee weapons. Yeah. I guess I could sell some stuff to you.
Welcome! Looking to give a beating or take one?
Looking to sell you some stuff, actually. I didn't look. What would you buy from me? Any kind of gear? I'll keep the heavy armor for now because I may actually use it. Do I need to repair anything? Nah, everything's in good shape. Alright, let's go get paid for that bounty.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
What did I just hear?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
What's going on here?
I am not making a scene.
Hi.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I was supposed to, can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
All right, then. What do you have to say about it all?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
It seemed to be a bit.
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse
hey,
and I
Emperor,
are not
thanks
friends.
for the donation. Appreciate
I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
That's strange. Maybe I can look in on her.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy,
see if I can lean on him a bit. Hey.
Something I can help you with?
Let her see your friend. I'd like to see Jesse.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others.
Hey, Shaq, didn't notice you were streaming
the
because
records
Discord didn't say
Ms. Doyle
anything.
checked herself in and
requested
requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are
Enjoy the
paramount.
rest of the stream.
So no, you may not see her.
Oh, you're not gonna let me try. Perception. The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
It didn't actually work.
Good luck getting to Jesse.
Hmm.
Better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work.
Waste disposals that way. Let's go get the bounty. I've noticed a lot of comments, people coming in and talking about, oh, I thought this was open world. And I find them a bit bizarre. Oh, wait, we don't want to go in there yet.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it,
ship.
and I decided,
Okay, we want
if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Good news. I killed him. Wrapped him up a bit before I did, too.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardet's backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
From what I understand, you don't have any more work for the one bounty hunter you have here right now. So, what's it like working security detail at the space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
Sure.
While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Whoa. All right, just trying to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
What's a Mardit?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker.
I don't believe I just asked
Started
more
back
questions.
before the crossing, you know.
Why Mardit and not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Morning, Zan. And I'm assuming you don't have any other bounties.
With that bastard McRed dead,
nothing else.
There
yeah.
ain't.
I'll be on my way then. So we need to get in here. What the shit? Hey, complete the quest while you're in there. God damn. You know that place we gotta sneak into at some point? Most likely? Yeah, that place right there. Passage anyway. Purchase a nav key for Terra 2 mission. Should we go to Terra 2? Corporate Wheeler at Groundbreakers Customs asked you to update Dr. Sutton's sickbay with the status of her shipment. All right. Let's go do that. Weren't we already in sickbay? We couldn't get through?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge.
I'm just gonna go past you. Hi.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Your cleaning bots that you want to use as medical surgery droids, is that what I heard? Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
Well, I could try to find him, I guess.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Oh, I like it. A politician with a flamethrower, Red Rage? That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we're doing this kind of like Gunslinger idea, which has been fun. Can I just walk back here and talk to who I want? That's a lot of blood. Talk to who I want to? Is that how this works? Hey. All right, you're not doing so great. Restricted access.
Okay, keep him quiet.
You found an ID cartridge. Use the holographic shroud. You'll be able to now automatically disguise when entering associated areas. You're automatically disguised. So they won't auto-kill us. That's good. Should we go in? I kind of want to go in. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogation to reset the shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. All right, operating room, quarantine. Let's go to quarantine.
You're keeping your uniform.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
We all look like guards now. Cool. Shit. Where do you think she is? Nobody in here. I can see that through the windows. I don't know why I'm bothering to open. We're gonna get interrogated. Somebody in there.
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
I can intimidate her to open the door. She's worried about you. A lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See,
no.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I can lie about it. Ellie asked me to help you. That's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station.
If I can screw over the board, I'm happy with it.
He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
So what'd you do to get yourself in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
This is my I believe you face. Yet you think the board had someone to follow you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
And you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation.
Oh.
Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'll talk to Udom for you. What'd you spend it on?
Thanks for helping me with the board.
I assume the job.
You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Right. It was a thief. All right, I love that we're disguised. This is actually a really cool mechanic. I dig this. But since we're in here, let's go poking around a bit, huh? Oh, we shouldn't open this, I bet. There's like an actual sick person in here. No, there's a chest in here of stuff, and I want it. Ah, for crying out loud. There's the bolter pistol that I just bought. Come on, we gotta get out of here before somebody starts asking questions. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Now I kinda wanna know what's on the other side. So if I just walk through here again, it starts over. The operating room. Somebody didn't make it. Is this? Oh, and I used up all my lock picks. Damn. Come on, let's get going. Hey, Allie.
Any word on Jesse?
What's the story with you two?
Let's just say she did me a favor, and now I owe her. So, did you find her, or what?
She's in debt with the board. She thinks someone's after to get her. I'm gonna handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
All right. Easy enough. We'll go talk to, what's his name? What is this place? This is the Spacer's Choice. Oh. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, there's like a back room back there and everything. This is the rest in go.
She's already sold out again.
13. Wouldn't be Vault 13, would it? Ooh, a model spaceship. I'm gonna take that. Nobody needs that. Mine. Dibs. All right, how does this weapon upgrade thing work? You guys were talking about it yesterday. How do I make this better? Tinker. You have not yet unlocked the ability to tinker. Upgrade your science skill trait to tinker. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm not good enough. Balls. Oh, I'm set to do that and not. Find Captain. They purchase the nav key. Means we've got to go do that secondary quest for her. Locate a security terminal on the groundbreaker for Max. That's something we still need to do. Drinking Sapphire's wine. Freddy wants to keep keen to meet Groundbreaker's engineer, Julie. Why don't we go talk to Julie? But first, we'll clear the debt. We'll clear the debt first, and we'll go talk to the mechanic on this big-ass ship. I would like to know more. Bell shells discovered. Wait, this is a weapons place, right? Yeah. Hello.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Tell me more. Okay, no weapons I haven't seen before, except for the tactical shotgun. Oh, hello, Hammersmith tactical shotgun. Sold by Hammersmith as a short-range, high-spread weapon, this gun works very well in the hands of people with little training. And you've got a lot of mods. You do indeed. Many of which I can't actually afford. Increases magazine size by 50%. Alright. Let's carry on. See if we can talk these guys into letting her be.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
This is one I haven't heard before.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested...
How do you do?
Stims.
Ah, how might I assist you?
Well, I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Oh. Can't she just work for you until she earns what she owes?
I believe the captain is proposing an indenture contract.
I didn't say nothing about her teeth. She's got to be worth more alive than dead.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
None, I suppose. But if she doesn't show up, you're gonna kill her anyways. Doesn't have much of a choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change.
The energy ammo is branded Firefly?
I will recall my selection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
No, that's it for me. Gotta go talk to Ellie again. Let's go run over there and talk to her real quick. Oh, we need to get to the medical bay right there.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even.
I like her
right.
outfit. That's
nice
cool.
too.
Hey.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Oh, you're looking to join up with the crew. I didn't see that coming. You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Cookies. Well, yeah, we could use a medic. Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry.
Cool, we got a medic
Though
now.
it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
You know what? Hey, Max, you go ahead and head back to the ship.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Nice. And we leveled up. So, tech needs to be at what? Level something other than what I'm at? Let's say tech. Or is it engineering? Probably just tech. Science skill and tinker. Improve your weapons and armor at a workbench. All right, I want to get at least 20 of that. So why don't we start putting some points into it? Just to get to 20. I want to be able to pick like a weapon I really like and start upgrading it and making it better and better. I think it's time to go off-world soon. What are we looking at? Oh, that's right. We were going to introduce you. We were going to introduce you to the mechanic. Let's do it. Hey, Ellie.
Something on your mind?
Anything you want to talk about? If we're going to be working together, I'd like to know more about my medic.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
Oh, she's a pirate.
Not
Okay.
much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
You got experience contracting with any other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Your casual outlook on legality.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all
That is
types
a pirate
of work
thing.
with all kinds of crews.
That's how pirates
If there's
used to
one
pay for
thing
their
you ought to
burials.
know about me,
That's why they had
it's
gold
that
earrings.
I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
All right, let's get back to business. Yeah,
No
she's our
complaints
Jane.
here.
Let's go. The man they call Jane. Off to meet the mechanic.
How are the repairs going?
Haven't been in here yet. Wow.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt
This place is weird.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
Sounds like we might be.
Could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty warm, though.
Who took your temperature?
Yeah, how old is this ship? Got here before the colony was set up?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Shaq, nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I don't plan on starting any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to
Okay.
Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Well, now that my ship's out of the impound, I can safely say I'm heading to Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
You two know each other.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
So, Par, you wanted to talk to, the captain here.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
I'm gonna nudge her.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
I will silently encourage her to continue.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
I'm here for
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
you. Actually, I want to know how you feel about the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Udom, then.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system.
Wow.
The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
What's it like being in command around here? This place seems like it's damn near on fire.
Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor already?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
That's fair. So this ship is a family business then. Actually, Parvati here can help you shoulder the burden a bit.
Oh, gosh.
She'd love to.
I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
This ship's a family business.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
You must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Let's see here. Was it a big change, the transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
All right, back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
Seems like it's kind of warm in here, like blazing in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed it yet?
Only the board has access to new parts.
Of course.
And I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
So, there are no room for compromise there?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Oh, man, all right. Well, you need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable price.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Wait, like the back bay's on the ship? Sure, take care of it right now. No big deal.
There's something you should know before you go charging off.
What about?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Pretty sure I killed the assholes that were living down there, if it's where I think it is. I'll get those parts in the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Sounds easy enough, unless there's more down there that I'm unaware of. Let's go to the back bays and find out. Down we go. We might need a medic. I really like your outfit. I might steal it, Ellie. I'm sorry. What do you got going on there? Level armor, gives you tech skills, light armor. How would you like to have some sweet, heavy armor? Really, I'm doing you a favor. Yeah, no, I dig that. Let's go. Wait, are we already? No, we didn't go yet. See if there's anybody around. I figured we'd come back down here. Seems fine. I want to know what that thing is. Hi. Cripple's foot. There you go, there you go, there you go. Let's cripple him. Easy. Easy. What are you fighting back there? Oh, there's another one. There seems to be more. Whoa. Yeah, you go first. I'll be back here. What the hell? Oh, oh, no, no, no. Hell, he's down. Okay, well, that's what that was for. A little bit more of a firefight than I was anticipating, let's be honest. Oh, did I loot you guys? Yeah, I gotta get my tinkering high enough to, oh, I might actually be high enough now because of the... Hi! What are you doing down here?
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
Yeah, well, he's dead now.
Ah, it's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
Why are you here?
Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Just take some level head for the hangover. And maybe don't work on anything life support related for a while.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work.
Hey, I came to grab the radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Don't get lost this time. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that is. I'm taking it with me. I got tons of food. Whatever these things are. I guess that's it. We just need to go up here and find the parts. Maybe. Sort of. Above us? They're above us. We need to figure out a way up. In this room. Plasma rifle. You know what I haven't looked at is whatever weapons you're using.
Something on your mind?
Never mind. I gave her heavy arm, but I don't know if she's actually any good with it. Ah, there we go. Or we could use stairs. Get ready. Seems fine.
Leia's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Absolutely. Who's that, ammo? Yes, it was. What's down here? We're gonna go poke around. Let's go poke around.
Got it. Heads down.
Oh, it's literally just a back way in. I guess you could sneak through and pick it up? We got the bits. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's good. It's real good. Captain.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Here's the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
What? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Right then. I got your parts. I'll make my way down. It's fine.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
All right, guys. Space Engineer stream will be starting shortly, so I will see you all for that. I'm really enjoying this. That's why I wanted to sneak in and get a quick morning stream in to get a little farther into it. Now aboard this big-ass vessel. Yeah, and we got a couple of quests that are actually off-planet, or off-ship and the planet we are on. So we're going to do those next time. All right, everybody. I will see you all. Look at those goggles. Those goggles are awful. I'll see you all in the next one. Got like a Star-Lord thing going on now. What does that actually do? Gives you a block +5. Eh. Oh yeah, do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button for me. I always forget to say that. I've only been a YouTuber for like 5 years. You know, I should probably show it out a bit more often. Hit the button. Push the button. All right, bye guys.